.9 K-Rock. Not so scary Halloween experience for the family is back.
Fucking. Nope, I don't want to join, man. All this shit's gonna get clogged up in my grinder. This is too goddamn wet. Maybe if I like microwave it? Snoop Dogg says that microwaving your fucking joints are a good way to oh my gosh, dude. Stems get jammed in here, man. Almost got it. I think I gotta unjam. Yeah, let's jam here. Hi, Peyton. Hope you get in trouble at work. I'm in trouble? Okay, Peyton. Now there's 2 people here. Oh my god. Suck. My hands are sweaty. Ugh. Oh my gosh, dude. Do. do. Oh, there's another person. Oh, yeah, what's up, Lee? I'm doing good, man. I'm just getting ready to smoke, and I don't know, I'm just kind of hanging out, dude. Yes, of course I remember you, Lee. You think I have like a crazy short attention span or something? So how's Pakistan, dude? Oh, third one. A seal breed guy. Yes, I know who you are, Lee. Is there that much of a delay? I don't know. But how's Pakistan, my guy? How's the weather today? It's rainy today over here in Eastern America. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Shit's too sticky. What am I doing? Rolling a smoke, listening to some music. Might play some music. But I'm just really relaxing today. My back kind of hurts, so I'm not going to be getting into too much craziness. But, yeah, man. What do I do now? I'm retired. I'm retired from the military. What I was doing gave me cancer, so I'm retired now. Getting pension? Yeah, you know, it's nothing like crazy, but I do get some, I get some pension, yeah. Enough to, you know, get my bills by, but, you know, I still gotta be smart with my money because I just, yeah, man, living in just average life. It's nothing crazy. They take care of me. You know, where the big bucks would be going into like medical services for me, they take care of. And they take care of like, well, they don't take care of it, but what they give me takes care of my bills. Besides a little bit, but I make up the rest with what I don't know. I just make up the rest. This smells like yucky. Kind of smells yucky. And sorry if there's a crazy latency for you, Lee. My finger's too sticky to do this right now. 100.9, 106.5 K-Rock. Anything else to say, Lee? Got anything else to say? Yeah, I'm getting mentioned. Yeah, that's still there. Indisposed, in disguise, as no one knows. Sorry, the beginning of this is like the most boring part. The rest of it is just regular amount of boring. I'm just kind of like, I'm sucked into this until I'm done. Shit. And I'm really shaky right now. I stopped at Dunkin' Donuts to get coffee, right? I pull up, my wife and I, and I'm like, yo, Dunkin' Donuts person, can I get a large latte with 4 sugars and then their wake up wrap sandwich and 2 glazed donuts and a hot coffee with like 2 and 2 or whatever, you know what I mean? And they're like, yeah dude, pull up. So we pull up, we get our stuff, and they're like, here you go. I pay. Actually, I don't pay, my wife paid. Wife pays. We pull away. We get into the spot where we want to have our coffee and shit. And I take a sip and I'm like, whoa, that's not cream. I pop the top. Instead of giving me a latte, if I want to come to America, what is the best way? Well, coming to America, I mean, there's our visa programs, if you're saying, like, moving here. But if you just want to come here, just, like, you know, look up, like, where you want to go. You know, like, say you wanted to go to Disney World. Alright? Say you wanted to go to Disney World. Look up your flight line, you know, flight to Orlando, Florida, which is where Disney World is. Look up that flight, right? It's gonna cost money, I'm sure. And then get a hotel for permanent residency. All right, cool. All right, so this is gonna change a little bit. You want to find, so if you want to move here, you want to stay away from big cities, because that's just like, there's more crime in the big cities. There's a lot of really nice cities though that aren't like Philadelphia, New York City, Orlando, Florida. you know, you got to choose the climate that you want to move to. If you're up north, then it's going to snow. If you're down south, then it's going to be hot as a motherfucker. If you're in the mid to left, there's like a desert. You got to, you know, but pick a city, and there is you'd have to get a visa. There's a visa program. We actually have, here, I'll look this up for you real quick. Cousin lives here already, and if they have a visa, they can sponsor you, right? And that can let you come over, and you can get a visa. You start the visa process with the Social Security office and everything like that. Which pretty much a visa is just like they're trying to make you a citizen, and if you're born here, you get, from birth, you get a Social Security number, which is like your personal number. You're not allowed to share with anyone, right? If you're coming here from another country, you have to go through that process a little bit differently. So you get your sponsor, say your cousin that lives in Pennsylvania. You come, and they're just like, this person is foreign, so if, like, say something happens, like they get arrested, I'm their sponsor, like, this is how they got over here. You know what I mean? If you don't have one of those, you're in more trouble. You start the process with the Social Security office. You go through like a certain like amount of tests. You got to learn about United States and our laws and stuff like that. But that whole time, you're able to have a working visa, which a working visa lets you get a job here and lets you benefit off of our health system and our social system. So it really doesn't take that long. If I check again, form is going to be DS260. And you can look that up on the internet anywhere. Immigration, let me look up the real name for it. Visa application for the United States Citizen Immigration States Citizen Immigration Services, Citizen and Immigration Services. So you're gonna go in there and fill out the man, I want to make sure I have this right for you. Visa application form DS260. So you start filling that out once you can do that at any point, but you need your family sponsor. So that cousin is plenty. You can do it with him. He's already here. And if he has people over here that are citizens, that's even better. It's like they're gonna interview them too. They'll call them up. It's called a reference. And we do this for jobs here as well. You give them references, and they'll be like, hey, is this person a crazy person that's going to come over and kill a bunch of people? No? All right, cool. Thanks for telling me. You know, and that's about as far as they look into it. So after you get that process started, so there's a medical process. They're going to pretty much have a doctor examine you and just go through like a simple physical, make sure you have proper vaccines. If you don't, get permission to give you those vaccines unless you have a religion that says that you can't have those vaccines, and they'll be like, okay, cool. They'll just make sure you're not sick. You know, make sure that like you have good dental hygiene and stuff like that, and if you don't, they'll start setting you up, helping you with that, etc., etc. They just check you out medically. You have to have your birth certificate and stuff like that, your like social documents, your identification documents for who you are. And it's really a simple lickety-split process if you do it by the book. And even if you do it in the wrong order, it's such a stable system once you get in touch with the United States Citizen and Immigration Services. It's a really simple system. But that's who you go through. Not Social Security, I was wrong about that. United States Citizen and Immigrant Service. DS-260 is the form. That's the immigrant visa application form. Really easy to do, man. Just make sure you get that sponsor, like your cousin. You need that first. You can do the application, but to turn the application in, you need the sponsor. And then, like, once you come here, getting, like, a job, you're more likely to have a job rather than, like, they'll choose you before they choose me. Because you're an immigrant that is not a white dude, so you have less opportunities, so they give you more opportunities, right? So they'll look at you for a job application first, you know? So it'll be easy for you to get a job here, and there's so many jobs. Like, there is not a unemployment problem here, I don't think. There is a want to work problem. There's a lot of people that don't want to work, you know? So, and then getting a place, there's places that do month-to-month leases. You can find places that do week-to-week leases. And a lease is like, you're renting from someone that owns a property, and you get to stay in this house, and they take care of it to a degree. And then those, like, you just, you can show up to an apartment complex and go to the management office and ask for applications for an apartment. And they'll show you the apartments. They love it. That's what they're there for. You know what I mean? And then houses, if you wanted to go to a bank and get a loan, you'd have to have a job for a little while. If you wanted to own a property in your name, you'd have to have a source of income for a while. Then you'd have to go to a bank, and then you could get a first home buyer loan, a first-time home buyer loan. And that's a super easy way to get property in this country. And each state is different, but most states give you very unique benefits that outdo the other states in some way. You know, like, it's like they're competing for who's the best. So if you wanted to come from Pakistan to here, it's a really simple process. You're one of the countries that we don't have any specific, like, if you were Cuban, it'd be different. If you were in Cuba, it'd be different. If you were in Russia, it'd be different. If you were in North Korea, honestly, we would take, that's like a, they're being rescued from that country, so. But it's totally doable. All you'd have to do is get here. You know what I mean? You need a passport, depending on the laws of your country. To get to other countries, you need a passport. But the hardest part is just getting here. You get here, becoming a citizen is really simple. Do it by the book, listen to what they say, they want to help you. The problem with, like, people becoming illegal immigrants that do go through the visa process is they quit because it's hard. It's not supposed to be easy. It's gonna be hard. It's not like people do this shit every day. People do this shit every day, but it's not like, you know, people make a living out of becoming immigrants from other countries, moving to other countries. But if there's anything unanswered or anything you want me to clarify on, or if you want me to go slower, let me know. I'm gonna go get my ashtray. if you like green places, okay, another thing, Lee, whenever you move here, gotta get a cowboy hat. Because you're gonna be a badass if you get a cowboy hat, Lee. So, if you like green, man, anywhere in North Washington State, not Washington, D.C., Washington State, beautiful. Oregon, beautiful. Wyoming, beautiful. Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Michigan, beautiful. Colorado, picture perfect. Colorado is beautiful. Yeah, man. But I can go on and on. And you can pick really anywhere away from a big city in those states. Those states are as big as like most European countries. Hopefully I answered your questions, Lee. You know, I had a conversation with my parents last night, and they're telling me I smoke too much. I told them I'm retired. I can smoke as much as I want. And I'm a fucking adult. So, honestly, I should be able to just do what I want. Don't get me wrong, I respect my parents. Nothing about me respecting them, it's about them respecting me. Like, I know what I'm doing. I don't give a fuck. They might. It's fine. Don't involve me in your insecurities, man, you know? So, really, Lee, I hope you're still here. Because I got questions. You know, like, did something happen? Everything good? I hope you're okay, Lee. Hope you come back. I hope the Pakistani government wasn't like, you're trying to leave? Shut his internet down! Get him! Do 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 do. Dude, I'm getting sick of this thing clogging. I'm also getting sick of this thing giving me a fucking blister. mm, 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 mm.